Hey beautiful people, it's Rickita. I'm back with another video. So in this video, I want to talk about the pros and cons of cashback credit cards. So if this is your first time watching my videos, make sure you guys like this video, make sure you guys subscribe. You guys are going to find so much useful information from watching my videos. And I like to target the people that really you're trying to build your credit, or you're trying to get your credit score over the 750. Soon as if you guys are at the point where you're trying to get your credit score over 750, then I am the right person to help you, especially if you mess your credit up. That's my specialty. I can help you guys increase your credit score because I definitely have my 60 points in 60 days. That's where I teach you guys how to increase your credit score 60 points in 60 days. And even if you guys are already over 750, my credit score is over 750, I still do the same thing and get an increase. Like I literally just got a 30-point increase doing my tricks that I teach you guys. I did it with the group because I do like a follow along where I'm going to guide you through the 60 days. It's a process to tell you what you need to do. So definitely check that out. Now, there are a lot of pros and cons to cashback credit cards. People do not understand that. People think that, oh, cashback credit cards is the best. You're going to get all this cash back. And you could. But there's different pros and cons. So I want to show you guys the different cashback credit cards and show you where you can find them. And then I want to tell you like some different pros and cons to like these credit cards. So I have spent a lot of time, I'll say 6 months, building out my blog, and it's still not completely finished, you guys. So when you go into it, it's still kind of early, you guys. It's not finished, but I want to show it to you. It's Rickita.com. I spent a lot of time building this out for you guys, and I have almost all the credit cards I talk about to you guys. I have them right here on my website. Now we're going to talk about the best credit cards for cash back. I have the best credit card for rewards, the best credit cards for gas, to build credit, for travel, just the best credit cards in general that I like, the best credit cards for student, the best credit cards for bad credit. I have all these credit cards here and a review on each one of them, so definitely check it out. But we're going to talk about the best credit cards for cash back. So let's go ahead and click that and check it out. Now, when it comes down to cashback credit card, let me first tell you that a lot of these credit cards, they can pre-qualify you without a hard inquiry. So that's one of the pros. So that's like one of the pros when it comes down to some of the cashback credit cards. They can pre-qualify you without a hard inquiry, like the Discover It cashback credit card. It can pre-qualify you without a hard inquiry. You can't do that with Chase. You can do that with Capital One. So you will see too, if they can pre-qualify you, you will see right here, like it can pre-qualify you with no hard inquiry, pre-qualify you with no hard inquiry. So you will see that on there, whether or not they can pre-qualify you with no hard inquiry. So definitely check that out. So that's like one of the pros. One of the things is that some of these credit cards like Discover, they don't have any annual fees even with their secure credit cards. Also Chase, you probably don't have to worry about it with some of their credit cards, but like the Blue Cash Preferred card, you can get cash back with these different things, or rewards, but you gotta understand too, you're gonna most likely have a higher annual fee. So you can click right here on Apply Now. Let's refresh it. Sometimes it messes up if I have a special link on there. Don't want to do it. Let me see. Let's go directly to their website and I'll fix that one later. Told you, we're still building it. We're still building it. So some of their credit cards, yeah, you can apply for it, but you're going to get an annual fee. So that's some of the bad things. So that's one of the things. Yeah, you can get a lot of cash back, but you got to think about like the annual fees that come with these credit cards. So let me show you some of the annual fees. So you want to check this to see if you're going to have an annual fee, because sometimes people think, oh my gosh, I'm going to get 3% cash back on this, or I'm getting 4% cash back on that. But you got to check the annual fee. So like this one, the annual fee on this one is $695. But you're going to get $80,000 in membership reward points. And you're going to get 5 times the points on flights. Okay? And up to $200 a year on Uber. So just check the fees. $250 annual fee on this one. And then this one we were looking at right here. So you're going to have a $0 annual fee for the first year. But after that, you're paying $95. So you want to make sure that you see where it says 6% back on U.S. supermarkets up to $6,000 in purchases. You want to make sure that you're staying within that, okay? And not staying within. You want to make sure that you're getting all of the cash back that you can. So it's kind of free for you to have this card. It pays for the annual fee by itself, but you want to make sure that you're hitting this target every time. And then also you're going to earn $300 back after you spend $3,000 in purchases. So that's another thing. A lot of times you think about cash back, you think about rewards. A lot of times you have to make sure you spend a certain amount of money to be able to get the rewards. So you have to spend $3,000 in purchases in the first 6 months to get like the rewards. And you're thinking, oh my gosh, let me make sure I spend $3,000 in these different things to get the cash back. But the thing is, this is a thing that's negative and that's bad. If you guys do not pay it back and you're holding a balance on your credit card, then you're going to pay interest, and your interest is going to be way more money than you're getting back in cash back. So that's why I tell people, look at this card, enjoy a low intro APR on purchases for 12 months from the day to open an account and that is what I really like. I would love if you guys were to get like the 0% APR. That would be perfect, but you have to make sure that you pay your full balance off before the 0% APR is over with, or they're going to charge you even more fees. They're going to charge you as if you never had it at all. So that's one of the things that I always like to look at when we're looking at like the different cash back cards. Now I have to make sure I remember to come back to that link to fix it. But like I said too, I'm building out the website still. I just want to show you where you can look to find these different credit cards. Now, another thing, like I said, some of these credit cards will be able to pre-qualify you without a hard inquiry. Some do not have an annual fee. Some do have an annual fee. But you have to make sure that you're paying your credit card off in full. Some of these credit cards allow you to do a balance transfer, which is really good, but you cannot get cash back on that balance transfer. So that's one of the cons. But if you want to make sure that you're using these credit cards correctly, this is what I want you to make sure you're doing, especially when it comes down to cash back. Understand this. Make sure that you get a 0% APR card if you can, if you have one of them cards and say, hey, you have to spend $3,000 to get a bonus, okay? And make sure when you're spending that bonus, you spend it in places that you're going to get a cash back. Do not, like, I'm not going to spend certain credit cards at certain stores because I know I'm not going to get cash back there. I'm going to make sure if I'm going to use gas, I'm going to make sure I use a gas credit card to get the gas cash back. Try to get 0% APR if you have to spend a certain amount of money. Make sure that you're paying your statement balance by your due date, or they're going to charge you interest. Okay? Because if you're paying interest on your credit card, it don't matter how much cash back you're getting. You're going to be paying all that money in interest. So that is going to basically take from your cash back. So you might as well not even think about that cash back. That money gonna be going right back to them in interest. It's basically you get a discount on the amount of interest that you're paying. And I don't want you to have a discount. I don't want you to pay any interest at all. So just make sure that you're paying your statement balance by your due date so that you can avoid that. Avoid paying any interest at all. And understand when it comes down to the cash back, you want to make sure you see exactly like what you have to do to get that cash back. And they'll tell you, hey, you're going to get 3% cash back at restaurants. And another one that trip a lot of people up is you're going to get 6% cash back at supermarkets. Understand that that's not going to include Walmart and Target a lot of times, or groceries. It's not going to include Walmart or Target, okay? A lot of times people think it's going to include Walmart or Target because that's where they buy their groceries at, and it's not. Okay, so I just want to let you guys know that. And if you spend a lot of money at Walmart getting groceries, try to get that Walmart credit card because that's going to help you out a lot. So hopefully this video was helpful. I wanted to tell you the pros and the cons of the cashback credit cards. If you guys have any questions, definitely let me know. Sign up for my exclusive credit membership. It's $1 trial to start, and I teach you guys how to increase your credit score 60 points in 60 days. And I even go through the process with you. So one of the things is you guys need to delete some of them accounts that's negative on your credit reports, but I will help you by sending out the dispute letters for you for free, as long as you're a member. So we meet up twice a month. So make sure you guys available. I'll let you know. You'll see it right inside the membership on our next meetup days. Just come there at that time and I'll be there. I'll be teaching you guys what you have to do. And if you want a personalized video from me saying, hey, Rickita, I know we have class tomorrow. Can you tell me what I need to do based off of the information in class? I'll be happy to give you that information. So definitely check it out. I'll teach you guys everything I know in terms of increasing your credit score. And I look forward to seeing you guys in the next video. Bye-bye.